Hello, this is Chrissy Sanchez with CNT News bringing you special election coverage. One of the forerunners is Mohn. How you doing there, Mr. Mohn?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing alright. You might know him by a different name. Why don't you introduce yourself to the people?
My name is Mohn Nash. I'm currently a ADA for the state. My background is being a lawyer, but before that, I was a software engineer. I programmed a lot of lines of code for many years, and I became a lawyer in this fine state. And I've seen some problems, and I'm here to fix them.
What's some of those problems that jump out at you, Mr. Nash?
I think that the citizens have a lack of voice in the city. I think there needs to be a system for them to propose new legislation instead of just depending on state representatives. If they see a law they want to change, they should have a voice to do so instead of going through their state representatives. They should be able to propose their own changes, or maybe propose their own laws, and have those go to ballot and have people vote on those.
Well, shaking things up there, Mr. Nash. So, let me ask you, what was your inspiration to get into this political, the race?
Well, I came to this fine city as anyone else does, just looking for something to do. A new city, new opportunities. I went to take the bar, passed it, was a private lawyer for a while. Then I got offered an opportunity to be an ADA. And through my legal experience, I saw many holes in our government that should be filled. They should be looked at. They should, be considered by not just people who are passing laws, i.e., the state representatives now, but also everyday citizens.
Okay, very deeply detailed. Alright, Mr. Nash, what makes you qualified to run for this position?
Oh, I've been a lawyer for quite some time now. I've been involved in a few cases, to name a few. Um, I think that me being a lawyer doesn't necessarily qualify me for this job, but it does give me a perspective that a lot of people wouldn't otherwise have, and that's looking at our state through the legal lens, and maybe a legal microscope at this point. There's a lot of things that can be fixed. There's a lot of problems, and I think that instead of depending on a handful of people to fix those problems, we should allow citizens of the state to fix those problems.
Some big democracy going on there. So,
Yeah.
Mr. Nash, who out of all the candidates, who are you looking most forward to debating?
Um, I'm not sure at this point. I know Bex Lawson has an interesting platform,
Very
but
interesting indeed.
at this point, I love to talk to all the candidates.
Open line of communication for all. Very
Exactly.
strong position. So, why should people vote for you?
Well, I think that if they would like to have a stronger voice in our city, in our state, I think it would be in their best interest to look at a candidate that's trying to propose actual change, actual to shake things up a bit, to give a new system for laws to come about and for laws to change instead of just depending on the chosen few. I think that if people like democracy, which a lot of people do, I'm the best candidate for them.
Strong words by Mr. Nash here. All right, Mr. Nash, we appreciate your time. This is Chrissy Sanchez for CNT News, signing out.